What up and welcome. I'm Aaron with the Card Swap, and this is episode 4 of the Swapcast. For the first pitch of episode 4, it's all about new singles. I've had 3 new mail days this week. These came from Adam, Tom, and Phil. Most of this stuff will be available on the site. Some of it I'll be stashing. I'm not exactly sure what yet, but wanted to show you guys everything. I will make this a standalone video as well, but I thought it'd make a good intro for this week's episode. Let's start with some rookies that came in. The Jackson Trios, the Mojo first. Oscar Colas is an Aqua Lava. That's at 199. Couple Vlad Jr. Chrome rookies. Tatis Bowman Platinum. Seiya Suzuki Stadium Chrome and Blue. 199. Josh Young and Michael Harris in the Spotlight inserts. Love those. Bo Naylor out of Topps. That's a purple foil out of $7.99. That must be a retail product. Pretty cool. Jordan rookie. Josh Lowe gold out of 2022, as well as Corey Lee. Kyle Tucker. Best rookie, Kelnick, Chrome Update, Purple Refractor. Shane McClanahan is Chrome Pink. Bobby Witt Beam Team, and Bregman Topps Rookie. Let's move on to some refractors. Mookie Prism. DeGrom is the Trophy Hunters Wave, Team of the Future Wave, Lou Bob. Prospective Royalty, Marcelo Mayers and Atomic. Pete Alonso's that Heritage Blue Speckle. Love that parallel. JD Martinez is a Speckle out of $2.99. Stadium Chrome Refractor, Blue Jose Ramirez and Matt Chapman and Sean Murphy. Trophy Hunters Wave, Randy Johnson on Arizona. Purple pattern out of 199, Colton Cowser. Joe Ryan is Stadium Chrome Green out of 99. Trey Turner Finest is a National out of 250, purple. Soto Green out of 99 out of Stadium. Same with the Melendez. UFO, Jordan Lawler, Atomic. Manuel Rodriguez, Speckle out of $2.99. Javi Baez is an Aqua Lava out of $1.99. Real Muto Negative. Brandon Crawford is the Blue Scope out of $125, and the Bellinger Negative. Probably recognize some of those from breaks. Some other numbered stuff. There's a Burnable First. Wander out of 175. Pink, I think. Vlad Silver Foil. Orange Tatis is $2.99. Legends of the Game Pujols. There's the Bobby Witt Foil. Mike Trout 30-30 Club. Blue. Soto Refractors out of Best and Chrome. Vlad Jr. Blue 87. Bowman Paper Purple. Arenado. Austin Meadows Green out of Gallery. I always like that parallel. That's out of 99. Check that one out. Blue Bichette 75. Liam Hendricks. That's out of 15. Orange. Hot Orange or something like that. Bellinger Gallery out of 125, and Andres Jimenez Blue Foil out of $9.99. Another retail parallel. Do have this 87 All-Star box topper of Shohei if anyone's interested. And some random inserts and cool things. Future Stars Machado Mini. Miggy, Mini, and Pujols. Those are from 2014 Topps. Home Field Advantage, Selby Perez. Some variations, Xander Bogaerts, Roy Campanella, Chipper Jones, and Kyle Schwarber. Then some autos and one relic. Just a little Mayhew. We actually pulled that in a break. Went to Steven, not one that he was saving. And then we've got a rookie auto of Shane McClanahan out of Mosaic. No numbering. Casey Schmidt, pro debut auto. Alec Thomas is a rookie Stadium Chrome auto. Cal Raleigh, rookie out of Finest auto, green refractor out of 99. Andrew Vaughn Heritage. Andrew Vaughn Heritage. I thought that was a rookie, but I guess not. 2022 Heritage. Mark Appel. Somebody asked about this, and I made a deal with Steven for it, and I forgot who asked it. I thought it was Brad, and then I thought it was a Brian, but I guess I asked the wrong Brian. So if you asked about this, let me know. I still have it. Joe Carter, Topps Finest auto. Jeter Downs from the other night. Refractor out of 499. Josh Lester, purple speckle out of 299. Also from Steven, the Cal Mitchell, which he had already made a deal for. And some of the better stuff I've got, Brian Acuna, Inception, that's out of 50. This has been passed around quite a bit. That's Vlad Jr., rookie, 84 Topps, blue parallel, no numbering. It does have a ding, that's why it hasn't been sent in for grading. Elijah Tatis, pro debut auto, blue out of 150. There's a Gunner Prism rookie, chrome. Trey Turner, first Bowman chrome auto. Lou Bob, Stadium Chrome Auto, that is gold out of 50. And then the two big ones that you saw at the beginning, Michael Harris, that one's a little off-center, that came from Phil. And then the 86 Acuna Auto, that's the one I'm struggling with because I had a nice Acuna 1 of 1. It wasn't like a true 1 of 1, it was like a Archives Active Player 1 of 1. It was cool. And I sold it and I kind of regret it. So I may end up stashing this one, but it may be available. And I'm just so broke right now, I gotta move a lot of this stuff. And then a few things I wanted to show as well. Adam threw this in as a cool extra. Khalil Mack, played local here in Buffalo. Nice patch, rookie. And I love a card where I actually learned something new. And I had no idea Earl Campbell played for the Saints. And I love that he wore Ricky Williams number 35 beforehand. That's out of 75 out of Legends. That was another extra as well, so I appreciate that, Adam. I wanted to show you guys this. What do you guys think? So this, I've had this, and I hope the camera shows up well enough, but this is mine that I've had, always felt good about it. And then I bought another Barry Sanders rookie, and I want to see how they look on camera. I just have a feeling this one's fake. Even though it's very off-center, you would think if you're going to fake it, you would make it more believable, I guess, or maybe that was part of it, but everything about it looks different to me. It's a different shade. The photo's not as clear, and on the back, same type of deal. The colors are very different. So let me know what you think about that. Another question I posted in social was which to keep and which to sell. Gold foil or the gold border out of 2023 Adley rookies. And then real quick, I wanted to show off my Gunnar Henderson inserts and parallels that I've got. I just love the inserts so far from 2023. There's the 8-bit ballers. There's the rookie design variation. Future Stars, Finally got this one, the Spotlight. Technicolor. Gunnar Henderson Refractor out of Finest, and then a Prism. Gonna stash that one. And then the one big card I am stashing for sure, and I basically bought myself that to make myself feel better for all of the Otanis that I sold and took an absolute beating on now. So this one I'm gonna stash. Got a really good deal on it from Phil. Appreciate you, sir. That's it for now. Please subscribe, like, and comment below. Stay tuned for a recap from the National from Filthy Card Breaks. And join me as I struggle through a recent Immaculate grid, giveaway results for the Episode 3 comment contest, and our first ever card battle featuring Tom and Zach in the Battle of Boston. Thanks for watching. It's going to be a great show. Well, better than the previous ones, I hope.
What's going on, everyone? Phil with Filthy Card Breaks here to do a little national pickups recap and talk a little bit about the show. If you want to hear me ramble a little bit longer, I did a full video on my own YouTube channel that's about 15 minutes long, where I go into some more details about my experience at the show. We'll go ahead and get into this. So I spent 2 whole days at the National this year. We were there all day Thursday, all day Friday, and then Saturday we ended up going into the city, so I didn't check out the show Saturday. But my first pickup and my only pickup on Thursday was this gorgeous 1956 Hank Aaron and SGC 3.5. I am working on Hank's entire Topps run in SGC holders. I really love the eye appeal on this copy in particular. It's a little off center left to right, but it presents really well in my opinion. It has a very vibrant color, so very happy to pick that up. And that's actually the only card I bought on Thursday. The show was massive, it was huge, so Thursday we were kind of spending our time checking out booths. I tried to take pictures and notes of cards I wanted to come back to, but in my opinion the show was laid out very poorly, and part of that's just because it's so massive, but it was difficult to navigate, especially compared to last year. I went to last year's National in Atlantic City, and that was more of a grid pattern, and at least for me it was way easier last year to revisit booths. But it was massive, and just basically almost every card you could imagine. Thursday night we did go to the sponsored trade night for the show. I actually didn't pick up any cards at trade night. I came there hoping to buy or trade for some cards, but it didn't happen. I did actually sell some cards, so I sat at a table with a friend and some other hobbyists and had some of my cards out, and I was able to sell a few cards, but I didn't pick up any. So that's kind of a bummer, because I was definitely there, to buy or trade for PC cards. Another thing I want to note before we go any further is my kind of strategy going into the National. I had about 10 cards or players or sets that I'm looking for in particular. So I do want to highlight that, because I saw a lot of people on social media mentioning that they thought dealers were way overpriced. And that could certainly be your perception if you're just going to get deals. But my case is a little different, it seems like, because I was going for some pretty specific cards and I knew the cards I wanted. So for an example, one of the I think I had exactly 10 on my list, was to pick up Hank Aaron's that I don't have. So that's actually 15 cards, but that was one of the items, and I did get this Hank, very excited to get it. So the next day, Friday, I wandered down to a booth that I had noted had a Mookie Betts Bowman Chrome Auto. This was another card that was on my checklist. I either wanted Mookie's Bowman Chrome Auto or his Heritage Rookie Card Auto. I just wanted basically a really nice Mookie basically be the centerpiece. I think Mookie's a surefire Hall of Famer, so I wanted to add one really nice Mookie to my PC, and those were the 2 Mookie cards I targeted. I actually didn't see any booth that had his Heritage Rookie Card Auto. It's certainly possible that I missed them. I probably missed several booths. There's just way too many cards to to really look at each one. But I was able to pick this one up with very strong subgrades, 3 9.5s and a 10. Was very excited to have this one. Also, that same day, Friday, I met with a friend on Twitter, Kicks Cards. If you like Juan Soto, check out his Twitter. He has a tremendous Juan Soto collection. This is a rainbow I'm working on, and I was able to pick up the black. It's in a card saver because the card looks really sharp, so it is going to go off to PSA in my next submission. And I actually just this week bought the camo parallel, so I don't have that in hand yet. But aside from the Platinum 1 of 1, which I don't know if it's ever been pulled, I now have the complete rainbow of this set. So man, I'm really excited when this gets back from PSA to display all those together. I've been working on this rainbow for like 3 years, so it took me a really long time, but very excited to have them all now. And again, shout out to Kicks Cards. Also at the card show, I picked up an Ignacio Alvarez refractor auto. I'm a Braves fan, and I tried to pick up refractor, in particular refractor out of 499 autos of every Braves prospect in each set, just so I have one of them. There was 3 that I was missing from draft, or 2 that I was missing from draft. Ignacio Alvarez and J.R. Ritchie, and then I was also missing Justin Henry Malloy from 2023 Bowman, but he got traded, so he's not even a Brave any longer. Anyway, I was able to pick up this Ignacio. He goes by Nacho Alvarez, which I think is a fantastic baseball name, and he's a pretty good prospect, actually. I think he was like a 5th round pick, and he's playing very well. So he's one I'm going to keep an eye on and maybe pick up more of his autos. But that was one of the 10 items on my list to get Bowman autos with those guys. Ignacio was the one I found, so I was happy to pick that up. And then this next card is the only card I bought that was not on my list. I just saw this and had to pick it up. Ozzy's probably my favorite active player. Love watching Ozzy play. And I actually sold one of his cards at the trade night on Thursday. So I wanted to pick up another one of his. And I saw this. It has kind of weak subgrades, 3 9.5s and a 9, but I don't have a Bowman Chrome auto of his. So I was able to pick this up with the dealer. It was kind of funny. I think he had this listed for 150 and I offered 125. And he was discussing it with the other dealer at the table for, I don't know, probably 30, 45 seconds. So I was like, this is weird that it's taking this long. If you've ever gone to card shows, oftentimes the dealers are very decisive. They know what they're in for a card, and they know what they need to get back out of it. But after like 30 or 45 seconds, he comes up to me and he goes, the lowest we can do is 130. So I bought it, 130 with no tax. I think is still fine price for this card. But I just thought it was really odd that it took him that long, over $5. The dealer was great, so I'm not knocking them. It was just kind of a unique experience because I go to card shows, not the size of the National, but I go to card shows pretty often, probably average one a month. And I've never seen an experience where a dealer took that long to decide about $5. But anyway, we got the deal done. And yeah, while we're talking about dealers, I do want to mention that all the dealers I interacted with were really easy to work with. I had really good experiences. The Ozzy, he countered. All the other cards I bought, there was no counter. I made an offer, what I thought was fair for the card, and they accepted. So I really didn't have any negative experiences with the dealers, which was nice. One other thing I wanted to highlight, at the actual show itself, the AC Thursday and Friday was not working very well. So it was very hot and uncomfortable in the actual convention center. I'm sure if you've watched any other recap videos, you've heard about that. Okay, so my last pickup actually happened Friday evening. I went to Lowe's Hotel, which every night kind of turned into a trade night. And to be honest, I'm kind of surprised the hotel let them do this. They basically took over the hotel lobby, and then the hotel itself had some convention space or conference rooms, and they took over that too. So like you walk into this hotel, and it was bigger than my local card shows. There were people just everywhere set up with cards, and I found actually a teenager who had this Bryce Harper auto. This was another card on my list. I think Harper's, 2 MVP, is almost certainly going to be a Hall of Famer, so I wanted to get a Harper auto, and this was the card in particular I was looking for, his Bowman Chrome prospect auto from 2011. We were able to pick this up, two 9.5s, a 9 and a 10. So okay, subgrades. Very happy to get this. I was able to work out a cash and trade deal with the person who had this card. Was pretty excited. All right, guys, that's going to do it for my pickups. Like I mentioned, if you want a little bit longer of a breakdown, if you want to hear me ramble, check out my own channel, Filthy Card Breaks. Otherwise, that was my experience. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. If there's anything specific to this portion of the Swapcast, I'll try to respond. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a fantastic day.
Let's check out some Immaculate Grid. Sounds like most collectors are doing this on a daily basis. I haven't looked at today's lineup. I'm going to give myself a 5-minute limit. We'll see how it goes. I'm not expecting to get everything, especially in the 5 minutes. Maybe if I kept it open all day and kept coming back to it, I will just do 5 minutes, see how close I get, and hope I don't screw up. Alright, I'm going to hit the baseball one. I didn't want any spoilers. Start timer now. Alright, 300 average and 500 home runs. Let's see, that could be Pujols. Did he hit over 300? I feel like he did. Gold Glove and 500 homers. Let's see, that would have to be, did McGuire ever win one at first? I'm sure he did. Bonds probably did. A-Rod definitely did. Let's get A-Rod in there. Hall of Fame and 500 homers. That's an easy one. Let's just use Hank Aaron. Silver Slugger, 300 career. That's got to be more recent. .300 career average and MVP. Is Trout over 300 career average? Miguel Cabrera. Trying to think of newer players. Gold Glove and MVP, that should be an easy one too. Hall of Fame and MVP. Silver Slugger, that's going to be a tough one because I feel like they only started that, what, in the 90s? And they don't make a big deal about it. I feel like the only way I hear about it is if I see a card about it. So let's start making some guesses here. Hall of Fame, Silver Slugger. Yeah, that's going to be the one that trips us up, I think. Well, trips me up anyway. Alright, let's start getting some more of these in here. 500 homers and 300 average. Oh, is that Palmeiro? Did Palmeiro do that? Willie Mays might have done that. Let's try Willie Mays. Yeah. Alright, let's do this Silver Slugger. So, Silver Slugger is most home runs at the position. Alright, easy one, Gold Glove. That's got to be Arenado. Oh, who are some Hall of Famers? I can picture the 91 Upper Deck, maybe. Early 90s Upper Deck Silver Slugger set. I need to think of more of those. Alright, let's do Silver Slugger. Barry Bonds. I'm nervous about this one. Nope. Oh, I knew it. Shouldn't have went with that one. Darn. I was hoping to get lucky. Alright, well, let's keep going. Hall of Fame Silver Slugger. That... I don't know why I'm struggling with that one so much. Got it. Hall of Fame and MVP. Ricky Henderson ever win MVP? Let's try. Yep, 2%, nice. MVP and Gold Glove. Gold Glove. That might be Pujols. I'm gonna try Albert Pujols there. 3%, wow. 300 average and an MVP. That's gotta be an easy one. When did they start giving the MVP out? Let's go with... You think Tony Gwynn ever won an MVP? I feel like he did. Nope. Anyway, that was fun. I probably won't record it every day, but when I need something to throw in an episode, I think we'll do this more often. So, thanks for watching. More to come. Thank you for watching. We're going to close out episode 4 with a Q&A. I sent out a tweet to all of my followers and had a bunch of great questions come in, so I wanted to pick a couple questions and answer those for you. I'm just kidding. I asked a couple people in Discord. These all came from Zach. But I thought they were good ones and good talking topics, so let's see what we got. His first one was what my Grail card is. I think my Grail card is the Michael Jordan rookie, the base rookie. I've got the Fleer sticker rookie, but it's just not the same. I one day would love to get, I don't even care how beat up it is. I don't care if it's graded with a grade or if it's just authentic. I don't care if it's altered. If it's PSA and authentic, I would probably buy it. Just haven't seen the right price. Everybody seems to want a lot more for them, so that's pretty easy though. That's my Grail, the Jordan rookie. And this next question came from Zach G. Favorite card that I pulled in a break? There's a couple that come to mind. I'll always appreciate the Luis Robert Sterling Auto Superfractor rookie that we pulled. Whenever I'm asked that question, the first card that pops into my head is the Reggie Jackson buyback rookie auto. As far as a card collector goes, I don't know that it gets much better than that. I just love that card. I still use it on a lot of my graphics. I I don't even remember who got that in the break, but that was awesome. My favorite card that I pulled for myself is actually going to go into our next question, because although there's a couple cards that stick out that I've pulled for myself, the Machado nickname variation out of Heritage, out of a blaster, that was pretty cool. But my best story, I think, is when I was first starting up, we had a small group of guys, we did a small football break. I want to say I traded the Browns for the Bills, and at the time, everybody wanted Baker Mayfield anyway, so it was a good trade at the time, and I hit this right here, this Josh Allen touchdown, 1 of 1. Obviously it wasn't what it is now, but it was still very cool to pull at the time, so that's definitely up there for me. And that also leads me into this next question, which comes to us from Zach G. My thoughts on grading. I know I have a couple cards here that are graded, but for the majority I'm not a big grader. I understand why people like it. I do wish it didn't have such an influence right now. I'm not big on grading because it's really just so random. You never know who's going to grade your stuff and what they're looking for, and it just, there's too much of a crapshoot. I do think that a lot of cards should be graded. I think my biggest problem with it right now is I don't think people are sending in a lot of the right cards, and it's kind of clogging up the pipeline and causing people to not get good turnaround times. So I think if people do it right, there's the proper cards that should be slabbed. It's not my favorite thing, but like I said, I understand why people do it, and it's great because it just gives collectors another way to individualize their collection. They can collect however they want. It adds another level to it. I've never been big on condition. For me, it's all about the card, and if the card has some damage, that's just some added personality. But here's 3 cases where I did want to share some grading stories. The 1 of 1 base rookie, I think that's a perfect card to send in for grading. I knew that this had a soft corner. I wasn't expecting this to get any higher than an 8. This was really all about getting it in a slab. Well, probably my worst story when it comes to grading is this Mike Trout. I know if you've watched me before, you've heard me talk about this card, but this actually was a throw-in in a trade well over 10 years ago. It was probably a $15 card at the time. And you can see the centering's good, the corners are good. I thought this card was going to be at least a 9. I was hoping for a 10. But I screwed up. And you can see, hopefully you can see that top edge right there. I bent that myself, I believe, putting it into the card saver. So this is a very cool card in my collection, but also very bittersweet. I don't think that changed my opinion on grading any, other than the fact that I don't like card savers. But I do have some cool stories about grading, and there's this Michael Jordan Team USA Dream Team. That's a Gem 10. But why this is cool is I've had this card for like 30 years. And I just sent it in probably 2 years ago, and for it to come back as a 10 is definitely my favorite grading story. But for right now, we are going to get into our giveaway. This was for the comment contest. All you had to do was comment on episode 3 of the Swapcast, and you will have a chance to win a mega box of 2023 Bowman. Here's everyone that commented: Bill, Steven, Brandon, Ryan, Zach, Chad, and Tom. Lots of the regulars there. We're going to roll, and we're going 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. No, it was 8, right? 8 going to Chad. 8 times going to Chad. Sorry about that. Congrats, Chad. Chad never wins stuff. The randomizer normally hates them, so that's kind of cool. And let's get into the next giveaway. This is going to be for a box of 2023 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary Edition Hobby Box. How to enter: retweet, or share on Instagram, you'll get 1 entry. Comment on episode 4 of the Swapcast, you'll get 2 entries. Comment on either of the YouTube shorts I've posted, you'll get 2 entries. And if you're a new subscriber, 3 entries. We'll do the results in episode 5, and this will really help me get the word out about the podcast and get some more eyes on it, so I appreciate that. And that does it for episode 4. There's some sizzle reels posted, a couple sorting with the swap videos still up, 2 short videos. Check below in the description for a link to Filthy Card Breaks. Thank you again for doing a segment for us. He's got a longer video about the National on his channel if you want to check that out. We've got Chrome Platinum coming up this week. There's a case break posted as of now, and we'll have some more throughout the week. Let me know if there's any singles you're interested in. Shoot me an email at thecardswap@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to get back to you with a price. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I really appreciate everyone who participates. It's fun seeing how many views and likes each video can get, and I hope it helps the channel grow. Stay tuned, I'll have a lot more coming up, videos throughout the week, and Chrome Platinum breaks coming up on Wednesday. Thanks, and have a great week.